I'm reading from my translation of La Lydienne by Théodore de Banville. It was first published in 1882. My translation, The Lydian, was published by Black Sun Lit in 2018, and it's freely available online. Not long ago, and not far away, a sculptor in love with his statue, as in the days of Pygmalion, the king of Cyprus, reproduced the same miracle and brought her to life, transforming the marble into living flesh through which glorious blood flowed by his will and the force of his overpowering desire. Gerard Sainty had long been consumed with a burning passion for the figure of Omphale that he himself had modelled out of clay and discovered anew in the hard whiteness of marble. He shut himself away in the studio and renounced all that was not her, not wanting to drink or eat or have any dealings with man. Through the glass roof the April spring cast its first rays of sunshine, and for 3 days Gerard sat fast, his eyes fixed on the eyes of the statue and on her lips, which at times seemed to want to open and speak. He did not sleep, he did not shift from the spot, but overcome and broken by his feverish ardour, he finally approached the statue as though to die in the painful ecstasy of his passion, having nothing alive in him but his desire. As his trembling hands took hers, he madly, furiously, with the awful intensity that human thought can acquire when disconnected from everything and focused on a single point, longed to see and feel her living. And indeed the miracle was accomplished. With a pleasure so terrible and so divine that he believed he had death's gentle wing on his forehead, he sensed that the marble was losing its coldness and acquiring the heat of life. Omphale's marble body took on a warm whiteness with flushes of pink, the delicate veins turned blue, the limbs became aware of their elasticity, and the head, the divine head, graced with a golden crown, came to life, pale and filled with emotion, lips reddening and nostrils quivering, with eyes of gold, and the heavy blonde hair flowed over the shoulders and the flexible back, like the waves of an angry sea kissed by a tawny sun. Releasing her fresh warm hands from the sculptor's, the great Omphale stepped away, free and proud, crowned with gold, letting the beautiful blood-stained lion skin float about her. Gerard ran to her, wanted to hold her, and on her lips like a pale flower he wanted to place a kiss born of his long and persistent desire, but with a quick, unequivocal decision, the divinely naked queen drew back. On a table of tortoise shell and mother of pearl sat a flagon filled with wine the colour of topaz, and close by a loaf made with fine wheaten flour. Gerard half filled the glass and tried to bring it to the lips of his royal love, but she drew back again. Then her celestial lips opened, and the sculptor heard the sound of her smooth, imperious voice. "So, you love me," said she.